Hi everyone. So the first painting that we're doing today is a simple object of a tree and a landscape. And I've already started putting down my first wash. This is going to be a graduated wash. So I've put some color down and I'm using an ultramarine with a little cerulean blue. And then I've put a couple of lines down already. You can see that I've got a nice drip line already started here. And my paper's at a slant. And then take the paint off your brush. I'm just going to pull down plain water. So that's how we do a graduated wash. I'm going to go right over the tree because it's a very light wash, and you'll see what I'm going to do in a minute. But it's pulling the drip line all the way down to the bottom. And if you leave a little bit of white in between, don't worry about it. Sometimes you don't get all the paint on the paper, and actually that's a nice effect in watercolor. A lot of artists like to do that anyway. So I'm pulling the wash all the way down to the horizon line. And then at the very bottom, you're going to see that I have a little bit of a drip line. And I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to pick up the bottom of that drip line because we don't want it to have too much water at the bottom of that. Just like that. We kind of scoop it up just like that. And then I'll dry my brush off. Got a little bit more over here. And before this dries, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of my paper towel and I'm just going to blot the areas to kind of pick up some of the paint that I want to be putting some of the color in for the leaves that we're going to be putting in a little bit. Okay, so I've got some areas of nice white. That's the paper showing through. And I'm going to go ahead at this time while the paper is still wet, and I'm going to take my natural sponge, which we showed you previously, and I've got a little bit of green mixed up. I'm going to go in with a lighter tone of green, so there's going to be some yellow in with the green. And I'm basically using a Viridian and a cadmium yellow. And I'm going to test it on my tester strip in the corner to see if it's too light or too dark, and I like it. And while this is still wet, because I want to have soft edges around here, I'm just going to go in a little bit, and this is going to give me a really nice soft wash. I don't have too much paint on my sponge, see? So that's how you put in the background tone for the light green on the leaves. Thank you.